Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Monty back with another one, fam. And this one here's on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the undefeated three-division world champion, the man that went undisputed twice in a four-belt era. He's the current welterweight undisputed champ. To some people, he's the number one pound-for-pound king. Then we have Errol, the true Spence Jr., the former WBC, IBF, and Super WBA unified world champion. EJ Now's at 154 pounds, looking to become a two-division world champion. But the main thing right now, he's trying to get his rematch against Terence Boy Crawford. And he's back in that gym working his ass off to show y'all boys that the rematch will not look like July 29th. EJ's back in the ring, training his ass off to show y'all boys that the rematch will not look like July 29th. Now, I know a lot of people looking at Errol Spence and they count him out. I know a lot of people looking at that first fight saying Terence Boy Crawford dominated. He whooped him from pillar to post. He won every round. And, Errol Spence didn't have an answer for nothing. We not here to make no excuses. We know what Errol Spence is. We know what Errol Spence is made of. Errol Spence know what he made of. That's why Errol Spence is getting that rematch at 154. That's why EJ is getting that rematch at 154. Terence Crawford, a bad motherfucker. Respect to him. Went into the ring, did what he had to do. No excuses. The main thing now is Terence Boy Crawford being the man of his word, stepping into that ring at 154, and then let the motherfucker fists fly to see what goes down. You understand? A lot of y'all cats that's shitting on Errol Spence, things of that nature, trying to big up Bud. Y'all really not a Terence Boy Crawford fan. You know what a Terence Boy Crawford fan gonna say? If you really rocking with Bud, what he did to Errol at 4-7, he can do it at 5-4. What he did to Errol at 4-7, he can do it at 5-4. You understand? So if you're really rocking with Bud, you're supposed to have all the confidence in the world. All the confidence in the world. You're not supposed to be sitting up here crying like a little girl talking about, well, Errol Spence don't deserve this. And Bud, he called shots. And Bud did. And Bud, because Errol ain't do all that shit when he gave the opportunity to Terence Boy Crawford at 47. Gave him what he wanted, made it happen. Gave him what he wanted, made it happen. So y'all can stop all that capping. You did? Now, Errol Spence is going to show y'all that he's the man that fight for his honor, bro. He going to show y'all, like, win, lose, or draw. You go see me get into that ring, and you go see me have success. You understand? You're going to see me have success to where you're going to say, okay, that's the Errol Spence we know. That's the Errol Spence we know. Y'all know I got EJ winning the rematch. ain't no front, ain't no faking, ain't no playing no games, ain't no beating around the bush. Flat out, Errol Spence winning this rematch at 154. You understand? So don't even ask me, montray-brown, what you think Errol Spence coming out on top? So it just might be a trilogy around this beer. You feel me? But Errol deserves his rematch at 54. And he gonna show you why. You understand? He gonna show you why. Been out the ring for a year, almost 2 years, holding that weight at 47. Camp didn't go as good as he probably wanted to go. You know what I mean? Certain things transpire. But he did what he had to do. He signed a contract, right? He got into the ring. And, it went how it went. Now, adding 7 pounds, understanding what's at stake, being in the ring with the man, knowing what you got to work on, knowing what you got to fix, bringing in certain fighters to help you spar, things of that nature, being able to do everything all the way around the board, you know what I'm saying? Going back to a few old things you used to do, and coming into that ring, and it's a new fight. It's a new fight. That's what people don't understand. People think, oh, well, it's dope. No, this is a new fight, bro. Period. You understand? So I'm looking forward to this fight going down. I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, Bud, be a man. Honor your word. You signed a contract with the rematch clause in the contract. You know what was in that contract. You feel me? You know what was in the contract. You shook Errol's hand and said, yeah, we can do it at 54. I'm tired of making 47 as well. Because a lot of people, they trying to throw Jerron Boots Ennis on your ass. Let's just be realistic about it. A lot of people bringing up Jerron Boots Ennis. You bringing up Canelo Alvarez. You want the Canelo Alvarez fight because you know it's a big time payday. I'm not mad at you for wanting the Canelo Alvarez fight. Everybody want the Canelo Alvarez fight. You know what I mean? Just like everybody want the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. People know it's going to be a big time payday. You get Errol Spence out the way the second time, you just might get that Canelo Alvarez fight. I'm going to be realistic. He just might be in talks for a Canelo Alvarez fight, bro. And then you just fought at 154, so now going up, you know, it look a little more realistic now than you just fighting at 47 jumping all the way up. Y'all understand what I'm saying now? But Errol Spence getting that rematch. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see a trilogy. And the trilogy gonna be a bad motherfucker. May the best man win. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, Errol Spence is putting in that work, ladies and gentlemen. He's showing y'all that, look, man, I'm real about this. This ain't no game. This ain't for play. This ain't, oh, man, Earl just going in there because he feels some type of way. Oh, he should wait. He should get a tune-up. He don't need all that shit. Nah. What I need a tune-up for? Huh? What do I need a tune-up for? All I need is a training camp. That's all he need is a training camp, bro. That's what it come down to. A great fucking training camp, doing everything that you got to do, and getting into the ring and performing, fam. Him getting into a fight, doing what he doing at that fight at 54, and then coming back to Terence Crawford. You know, that's not really going to be, oh, man, this, that, and oh, man, you know, I feel so much better. Nah, bro. Because it's all about the training camp. It's all about the work you put in. He still got to come back and put in a hell of a training camp. You feel me? You go into the next fight and just might hurt or tweak something, and then you really fucked. And that little nick and nag, it won't go away. It just won't go away. Then you never know how Terence Crawford feeling. Oh, man, listen, bro, you had that fight. Now I can do this. Maybe because the rematch supposed to be next, he probably can get out the situation or something. We don't know how the contract is set up. We just don't know how the contract is set up. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, you know, Errol Spence want that rematch next. He deserve it. Like I keep telling people, Terence Crawford would have lost that fight, and he told Errol Spence, I want my rematch. Guess what Errol Spence would have had to do? Give him his rematch. You understand what I'm saying? Give him his rematch. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Ain't no, look here, man, I'm going to go fight this dude, then I come back and give you. Nah, you honor that contract. You shook that man's hand. You told him he can get his rematch, so you're going to give him his rematch. That's it. That's all. Forget the fluky shit. You know? So when I'm looking at the situation, man, the rematch is going to take place, if you ask me, because Errol Spence ain't backing down. You know, Errol Spence ain't backing down. He go stand his ground. We know he's the type that's smart. He got Al Haymon in his corner. So for sure, right? For sure, he go get the rematch. Ain't no, I want to fight Canelo. When Canelo is over on PBC side, Errol Spence is on PBC side. We know how Al feel about Errol Spence. You're not going to get Canelo. And we know Errol is very vocal when he wants something. And we know Errol mean what he said and he say what he mean. He stand on all 10. And Al Haymon he don't fuck around with Errol Spence. Meaning he's not going to try to fuck over him or play him because Errol been too good to Al. Errol did everything Al told him to do outside of fighting Keith Thurman when he wanted him to fight Keith Thurman when Terence Crawford wasn't trying to fight him. That's the only thing that Errol didn't do and said no to Al Haymon. And Al might be a little pissed off about that, but it ain't to the point to where he's saying, oh, Errol, you fucked up this, that, and the third, because he still came back around and fought Terence Crawford, which made a hell of a lot of money. So at the end of the day, you know, Errol was kind of right in that position. But right now, Errol Spence, a man on a mission, bro. A man on a mission. When you're on top and you got it all, you know, he was fighting for undisputed, he wanted that. But now that you lost your scraps and now you don't have anything and you're trying to become a world champion again, it's another challenge. It's another challenge that Errol Spence is very well up for. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry. Hungry. Not saying he wasn't hungry before, but now he's hungry because he got to prove y'all boys wrong. And he got to get them belts back. And he know becoming a champion at 154 still set up his dream as well, become a 2-division world champion because he wanted to be a multiple division world champion as well. Undisputed didn't work out at 47, but it just might come at 54. You understand? Like I said in my poster, Earl, just because you didn't become undisputed at 47 don't mean it ain't in your future. Doesn't mean it ain't in your future. You got 4-7 and 6-0 to go to. You know what I'm saying? 4-7 and 6-0. Straight like that. Sound like some gang membership, but I'm just talking about 154 pounds and 160 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world. I'm not talking about no rolling system. I'm not talking about no 4-7 blood shit. Just boxing. You understand? So at the end of the day, y'all, let's see how this play out. Like I say, I believe the fight happened at 154. Like I say, Terence Crawford got to stand on his word as a man. He shook that man's hand. Errol Spence go stand 10 toes down. He's not going back to 47. We already seen him change, his social media updates with a 154-pound fighter from a 147-pound fighter. He's on a mission to show y'all that I am a Hall of Famer. For the ones who try to say he's not, he is a Hall of Famer. And he's going to prove it whenever this fight gets signed, sealed, and delivered, and whenever that bell go ding, ding, and he get his hand raised at the end, bro. Will it be a hard, tough-ass fight? Of course it's going to be a hard, tough-ass fight. Terence Crawford ain't coming down to bullshit around. But Errol Spence will dig. He will dig, and he will grind this motherfucker out, and he will be the new 154-pound champion. And then we'll see him and Terence Crawford talking about that trilogy. Mark my words on that one. And I'm on to the next one.